Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a great topic. We're going to talk about faking KPIs.
So Matt, what are the usual KPIs that people fake actually? And why? Why people fake KPIs, mate?
I think the reason, first of all, before we go into that, why people fake KPIs
Yeah.
is usually because they feel under pressure.
Yeah.
Right? The manager's saying, or the company's saying, hey, you need to send this many CVs, you need this many first interviews.
Yeah.
You got to do this many phone calls. And they think a way to alleviate the pressure is to fake KPIs. Why that is terrible logic is that in any decent company, the KPIs are there to give you the right level of activity to make money, which is ultimately how you're going to be judged.
The only KPI that really matter in recruitment is the number of placements that you make and the revenue that you generate from those placements, right? As Matt said, it shouldn't really be a tool to micromanage people, but it's more like an intelligence tool that you understand, okay, maybe I have to do more of this or that in order to accomplish this kind of outcome, right?
If you fake your KPIs, you're just putting off the pressure. And when that pressure comes, it's going to be worse because your manager's also going to be saying to you, not only have you not delivered the revenue which we want, you've also been lying to us. So now that's a different kind of conversation. I mean, I've seen it before. I think the easy one to fake is probably CVs sent, where people have not got the buy-in from the candidate, or the candidate hasn't given them their permission to send a CV, and you send it anyway.
The same thing could happen for all the KPIs. Like you register a candidate where you didn't really speak with the candidate, you didn't screen him, but you create a profile and you fake the notes basically and that kind of stuff. I think usually candidates and CV sent is kind of the most common one.
I think phone calls also. I think most recruitment companies, to a certain degree, especially if you're more of a high volume recruitment business, you're going to measure the phone calls that people make and maybe even set some targets for phone calls, which I think is reasonable. I think I've always worked in a business which has measured phone calls, and you can fake those phone calls too. The one thing I wouldn't recommend doing is calling your own mobile number and having that register as a call, or your girlfriend or your mum or whatever. You're gonna get found out.
Yeah, because most companies will have kind of like a software that will list the numbers that you call, so it's pretty easy to see if some numbers appear often.
I've known plenty of managers that have just called those numbers. They sell it. Hello, who's this? It's Tim's mum. And then you're in trouble. Right? So I think the moral of the story is, even if you're under pressure, don't be tempted. It's better to have low KPIs with a reason than fake KPIs at the end of the day. I think everybody respects that, and learn to kind of understand the value of why you're doing the activity that you're doing and what the benefits of that will be.
One of our training sessions is actually re-engineering KPIs, where we ask our consultant and managers to give us some insights based on the conversion rates that they have. If you actually start with a bad pool of numbers, then you might actually give the wrong advice to the person, which then, again, it is just a very bad, circle, I guess, right?
Okay, so we have a new video every week. So if you're interested in recruitment advice, tips, some funny stories from the industry, then please subscribe, and follow our channel.